Hey folks, Matt Horowitz, LLCuniversity.com. I hope you're doing well. We're on the topic of Colorado LLCs. I'm going to read to you something that I wrote. There's probably about 18, maybe 17, 18 FAQs here. So I'm going to go rather quick so that this video isn't too long. This is going to break down everything about forming an LLC in Colorado, all the steps, all the requirements, all the fees, the what is, etc. So let's start at the very top. What is a Colorado LLC? So a Colorado LLC is a type of business structure formed by state law. You can use an LLC to run a business, or you can use it to hold assets like real estate, cars, boats, vehicles, anything. An LLC is a legal person. We are natural persons, so the LLC can do a lot of things that you and I can do, like it can make money, it can own and lease property, enter into contracts and agreements, open a bank account, it can sue, it can be sued. An LLC can be formed by one person, called a single-member LLC, or two or more people, called a multi-member LLC. So what are the advantages? Question 2, what are the advantages of forming an LLC in Colorado? There's two main advantages to forming a Colorado LLC: personal liability protection and pass-through taxation. So with an LLC, your personal assets are protected from the assets held by the business, and that means your personal assets cannot be used to pay off any business debts or liabilities in case your LLC gets sued. An LLC avoids double taxation, which corporations face, which means you just pay any profits or losses from the LLC. They flow through to your personal 1040 federal tax return, and you're not paying taxes at the corporate level and at the personal level. Next question, how can I start an LLC in Colorado? There's 5 simple steps. First, you choose your name. Next, you designate your registered agent. 3, you file your articles of organization with the Colorado Secretary of State. 4, draft and sign your operating agreement. 5, obtain your EIN, also known as your federal tax ID number, from the IRS. The cost to form an LLC in Colorado is $50. We have another video on that that'll walk you through things step by step. Next question, do I need a lawyer to form an LLC in Colorado? No. It's not a legal requirement to have a lawyer or an attorney form your LLC in Colorado. It's really simple. You can do it yourself. Again, we have a video on that. However, we do recommend that you consult with a lawyer if your business has, industry-specific management, you have complex ownership agreements, you're raising a lot of capital, or you have lots of, similar, you have multiple investors or a large number of members, like 9 members, 7 members, things like that. Next question, how do I maintain an LLC in Colorado? There's 2 steps here, 2 things to do. The first is filing your periodic report every year, which is $10. And then the second is filing your Colorado state taxes on Form 104, 140 or 104? Yep. Don't have it written down here, but anyway, it's on our site. You do that with the Colorado Department of Revenue every year. How long does it take to form an LLC in Colorado is the next question. So filing your articles of organization can only be done online. You do not file by mail. Colorado is very advanced. So what that means is by filing your articles of organization online, once you do everything correctly, they're instantly approved. So literally it takes like 10 or 15 minutes to form an LLC in Colorado. It's kind of ridiculous compared to some states that have 2 weeks wait time. How many people do I need to form an LLC in Colorado? Minimum of 1. 1 person is a single-member LLC. 2 or more is called a multi-member LLC. There's no requirements. You can have 1 or you can have 175. There's no limit. How much does it cost to start an LLC in Colorado? Again, I mentioned this earlier. Filing your articles of organization with the Secretary of State is $50, and then every year you have to file your periodic report, which is $10. Colorado is such an awesome state. It's so affordable. The average filing fee in the United States is $136, so Colorado at $50 is very affordable. How do I file my periodic report for my Colorado LLC? You can file your periodic report online, sos.state.co.us, link below this video, or on our site. Again, the filing fee is $10. You pay it online with a debit or a credit card. Basically, you have to file it you get to file it in a 5-month window around your periodic month. This is just, think of this as your anniversary month. So if you formed your LLC in June, June next year is your periodic month, and you can file the report in June, 2 months prior or 2 months after. You have a 5-month window. If you miss the 5-month window, there's a $50 late fee. Is Colorado the best state to form my LLC? And great question. A lot of people make a lot of mistakes here. So yes, Colorado is the best state if you live there and that's your home state. Otherwise, a lot of people get misled into forming LLCs in Nevada or Wyoming or Delaware or anything. If you're forming your LLC outside of your home state and you're doing business in your home state, you're going to be required to to file that out-of-state LLC as what's known as a foreign LLC in your home state, and you don't have to pay filing fees in both states. You need a registered agent in the foreign state. You're paying annual fees in both states, and you're not going to save any taxes because taxes are paid where the money is made, meaning even if you form an LLC outside of Colorado, you still have to pay Colorado taxes. So please do not believe the hype. If you live in Colorado, form your LLC there. If you don't live in Colorado, I'm not sure why you're watching this video, but you should form your LLC in your home state. Should I form an LLC for real estate investing? A very popular question. I would say, yeah, why not? I mean, form a corporation, form any type of entity for your real estate investing. Typically, an LLC is the most flexible and the most popular structure for real estate investors. And again, the reason here is it builds a wall of protection between your personal assets, like your bank, your car, your bank accounts, your home, your car, vehicles, etc., from that of the business. So if a tenant slips and falls or there's some issue with construction, you get sued, your personal assets are protected. So a Colorado LLC is excellent for real estate investing. What are the annual fees for a Colorado LLC? Mentioned this earlier, it's the periodic report. It's $10, and then you have to file Colorado state taxes. I believe the personal tax rate on LLCs right now is 4.6%. So get your CPA, get your accountant to help you with that. You're going to have to file taxes. But from just a raw kind of startup cost of forming the LLC with the corporation division, it's $50 and then $10 every year. What other fees do I need to pay to form an LLC in Colorado? So again, besides the one-time setup fee of $50 and then the $10 every year, there's really no other fees to form the LLC. If you consult with a lawyer or an accountant, that's going to cost you extra. And if you don't have an address or a friend or a family member in the state that's going to be your registered agent and you need to hire a registered agent, that could cost $100 to $300 per year. The company that we recommend is $125 per year. What taxes do I need to pay as an LLC in Colorado? So let's back up. Taxes are paid on 3 levels: federal, state, and local. So your LLC does not pay federal taxes on its own. You personally do, and the profits and losses from the LLC are going to flow through there. The state level taxes with Colorado, it's called the personal net income rate, and again, it's 4.6%. Get a local professional to help you with that. I'm not going to walk you through how to file that because what's the name of the form? Form 104 is pretty complicated. So anyway, Colorado taxes are due every year, April 15th. There's a link below this video for more information there. And then you may need to pay additional taxes locally at the county or city level, but there's 64 counties in Colorado, and this video I'm not going to go into all the details. So just hire a tax professional. That's our best tip there. So what's better, a Colorado LLC or a corporation? An LLC is usually a better choice for the vast majority of people because it offers the liability protection without the complexity of management or double taxation. So corporation, you have to have a board of directors, you have to elect corporate officers, you have to have shares, you issue shares to the owners, you have to have annual meetings. They're complex, you pay double taxes. Most people don't need a corporation. Think of a corporation for more of like your tech startup based companies. So those are my thoughts there. Yeah, that's about it. Another question, what's better, a Colorado LLC or a partnership? A partnership is 2 or more members. In my opinion, a Colorado LLC is definitely better than a partnership. There's no benefits to a partnership whatsoever, except that you don't need to do anything to be a partnership. You just start, taking part in business, but your personal assets are completely exposed, both you and your partner. Same thing goes for the next question. What's better, a Colorado LLC or a sole proprietorship? Both of these are stupid questions. People that form partnerships or sole proprietorships, especially when Colorado is such an affordable state, are either misinformed or they're lied to, or they just don't know how easy it is, but there's really no benefit. It's so easy to form an LLC in Colorado that to operate as a partnership or a sole proprietorship is just really stupid. So please don't do that. You're leaving, basically you and your business are the exact same thing in a partnership or sole proprietorship. When's the best time of the year to form an LLC in Colorado? Great question. Generally, any time of the year is good. The only caveat here is if you're forming your LLC at the end of the year, like October, November, December, but you don't actually need your business open in October, November, December, it's better to wait until January. There's just a little personal tip here, nothing major, but if you form your LLC and it's approved in November or October and you don't really need it, you have to file a tax return for that year. So it's just additional headache and paperwork. So if you can wait until the new year, but if you need the business open, then just form it. Just a small tip. Next question, where can I get an operating agreement for my Colorado LLC? Check the link below this video. We have a free operating agreement template on our website. You just fill in the blanks and you're good there. Next question, who can be my registered agent in Colorado? In most states you have 3 options. Colorado is super unique, you have 4 options. So if you have a street address in Colorado, your options are 1, you can be the LLC's registered agent. Number 2, the LLC, the Colorado LLC, can be its own registered agent. This is a unique law to the state of Colorado. If you don't have a street address in Colorado, use a friend or a family member to be your registered agent, so long as they agree to accept any legal documents or subpoenas or lawsuits that get sent to your LLC. If you don't have an address in the state, or you don't have a friend or family member that does, you'll need to hire a commercial registered agent. The fees usually range $100 to $300 per year. The company we recommend is $125 per year. They're called Northwest Registered Agent. The info on them is below this video. Last question, why should I form an LLC in Colorado? If you're asking this question at this point and you don't know why, shame on you. There's 2 main reasons: personal liability protection, protect your personal assets in the event that your business gets sued, and pass-through taxation. It's such an easy legal business structure to run and manage as opposed to a corporation. So those are the 2 main benefits: personal liability protection, protecting your personal assets, the ease of management, the low startup cost. There's a lot of benefits actually. All right, if you have any additional questions, there should be, if you're on YouTube, check out the information below this video. If you're on our website, we have links to everything. We'll walk you through everything step by step. Forming a Colorado LLC is very affordable. It's easy. There's 5 steps to forming an LLC. It's super cheap. It's super fast. It's a no-brainer in Colorado. All right. This is a long-winded video, but I hope it's been helpful for you. Have a great day.